Hello, I'm David Cassidy with the market summary today, Thursday, the 10th of December. It's been a volatile week for equity markets as they continue to take 2 steps forward and 1 step back as world leaders race to reach agreements on stimulus and post-Brexit trade relations. The S&P 500 started the week lower following a rising number of coronavirus infections in the US. However, positive momentum resumed as a report by US regulators indicated that the Pfizer coronavirus vaccine could be approved for emergency use as early as this week. Adding to the positive momentum were encouraging developments surrounding a new US fiscal stimulus package in order to support households and businesses that have been hard hit by the coronavirus pandemic. After a month-long standoff, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin presented a new $916 billion proposal to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. However, investor sentiment was dampened somewhat as the House Speaker sees a rival $908 billion plan, which is still being drafted, as the best path to a deal. So whilst differences remain on how best to deploy the support, it is nevertheless encouraging that things are moving forward and a consensus is emerging on the overall level of support required for the US economy. The FTSE 100 index has seen little change day to day this week. However, there have been pockets of volatility during trading as sterling reacts to Brexit developments, with the majority of companies in the FTSE 100 generating their revenue overseas. The exchange rate can positively or negatively impact a company's reported revenue and therefore the direction of the FTSE 100 when it is translated into sterling for reporting purposes. Brexit trade talks resumed on Sunday and sterling has been drifting lower as the days pass without reaching agreement on post-Brexit trade relations. There was a spike in optimism on Tuesday which saw a brief rally in sterling as the UK dropped controversial parts of its internal markets bill which had been weighing on trade talks. However, sterling has continued to fall today, which has lifted the FTSE 100 as Boris Johnson's meeting last night with European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen concluded without a breakthrough, although some optimism remains as they both agreed that talks should continue at least until the end of the week. This afternoon, the European Central Bank will be providing an update on its monetary policy, where it is expected to expand stimulus, while European Union leaders are also meeting in Brussels, where they are also expected to approve a new stimulus package.